Hey guys, you're watching Boondocking with Dennis. Downtown Corpus Christi, a little drive-in video. That's the old courthouse there on the right. It's been on those TV shows Ghost Adventures and Ghost Hunters. And there's all kinds of different reports on that as far as remodeling it. Some say it's going to be completely tore down. And then the next month, the paper will say they're going to make it into a boutique hotel, which would be interesting. It's got great architecture. I don't know how stable it is, but they're not going to check with me anyway. They're going to do what they're going to do. We're going to hop on the Harbor Bridge here. Go across the channel. The guy in the left-hand lane just crossed a double white line to get behind me. Man, it's like a Batman video. The whole world just went sideways, guys. Sorry about that. Because I am looking at the road, not necessarily what the camera is looking at. Yeah, this is the old Harbor Bridge. It's going to come down at some point. I read a good article. So this bridge lights up at night. They added LED lights almost 10 years ago, thinking the lights would only have to last 5 years. And then the new bridge, which is just to the left of us that they're working on, would be completed. So that was 10 years ago. Well, the new bridge isn't completed. So now they're wondering, do they have to take these lights down? It needs maintenance. What's the cost of that? How long are they going to be up? You know, a lot of factors to consider. So I do need to get back here at night to film the lights. And I said this in other videos. My older videos, 1.5 years, 2 years ago, has quite a bit of Harbor Bridge light footage. But it doesn't get dark for another 8 hours, and I don't feel like hanging around here for 8 hours. I have naps to take. I have dolphins to look at. I'm a very busy individual. This is North Beach here. Big tourist area. They got huge plans for it. It's going to be awesome when it's done. It's going to be like a San Antonio Riverwalk kind of deal, with proper drainage and hotels and places to eat, and even canals with boats and gondolas. Until then, it's just going to be a big, crappy mess. And it's been a mess for as long as I've been coming to this area. There's a Whataburger right there. Yeah, not bad at all. I think that's the last big bump for a while. But that being said, every time I come through here, there's something different going on. So we'll see. I'm sure they like to surprise us every once in a while. Now on the left up here is where they're building that lighthouse. And they have about doubled the size of it since we were last over there a few weeks back. So I think sometime in the near future, we'll come over here. I'm going to let you guys look. I'm going to look straight ahead. That's how much they got done. Sorry about that, guys. That's how much they got done. And yeah, we'll come back and get a good closer look at it. This all this rain we've gotten has left us with some really interesting skies. This is the causeway. Corpus Christi Bay is on our right. Nueces Bay is on our left. And this will take us over to Portland, Texas. It's a nice little ride. Indian Point Park will be up here on the right. There was a tragedy there. I'm sorry, 1919 hurricane. People didn't evacuate like they were told, and 1,000 people were lost, and not all the bodies were ever found. A large percentage, as in most of that number, were never found. And they had mass graves going on and then moved to final resting places, and it was a mess. But Portland is expanding, greatly expanding. They're getting an Exxon plant. Beyond Portland is Taft and Sinton is getting a steel mill plant. Portland is exploding with hotels and restaurants and better roads, and there's construction everywhere. The whole drive from Corpus to just north of Portland it's just all construction. Taft, you have to get through Taft. They're building a proper exit and a ramp, so you don't have to get off, wait at traffic lights, and continue up the highway to go to Taft. It'll just be a elevated exit. So I mean, all those are good improvements, but it's a mess for a few years. And I say mess lovingly. Yeah, it's a real pretty sky. I'm going to go over in this lane, I think. Let people pass. Yeah, before this causeway was here, people could only come from Portland in a low tide situation. And they would have to zigzag their way across this part of the bay. Any kind of storm, and you weren't going to work that day or whatever you needed to get to Portland for. But Portland's grown a lot just since I started coming here. And I like Portland. I lived here for 2 years. Moved here about 4.5 years ago. Stayed for 2 years. And just the changes since then are vast. We're going to get off at the exit here because I think we're going to go check. We're going to go check something in Portland. It's nice here. Portland has really nice parks. Their high school has AstroTurf on the field instead of grass, and that just amazes me that high schools do that now. You know. You know what? Let's go. No one's around us. Let's go straight here. I was going to turn, but I'm a wild man, and that's how I roll. Little feeder roads down here. It is funny, but I've made a couple driving videos today just to have for a little bit of backup in case I hit bad weather, or when I'm on the road, if I get stuck in an area with no Wi-Fi where I can't load, at least I'll have those on there. And the Whataburger in Portland here would be the 5th Whataburger, 6th Whataburger that I drove by in the last 20 minutes of driving. It's insane. Whataburger's pretty popular in Texas, guys. And you know what? I don't think I've ever done a Friday feast from Whataburger. So maybe I need to do that. I'm sure a lot of you guys have had Whataburger. But if you're from another part of the country and have never been to this area, you probably never had. There's the Portland Water Tower. Okay, no cars coming. Bam. Sorry, my bad. I just wanted to take you on a little drive, show you the sky. I had to turn the air on. My truck's a big aquarium when the air's off, and it is hot in here. They got good tacos right there on the right, guys. That little building has 2 drive-in windows, one on each side. And I do like their breakfast tacos. Looks like they paved this road 30 miles an hour. St. Christopher's Church on the right, for those of you guys that are playing at home. We're going to end up down here at Wildcat Park. Nice little residential street. Yeah, they have paved this road since the last time I was over here. Well, if I knew they paved the road, I would have made more videos from here. Well, maybe I'm wrong, because there's an old patch on it. Maybe they just did a quick blacktop on it or something. I don't remember seeing lines on that road. So maybe that's all they did. Yeah, guys, thanks for coming along for the drive today. I appreciate you guys. This will be Corpus Christi Bay in front of us. Corpus Christi will be down on the right. It's a little hazy today, but it's not bad. Not bad at all. It's kind of pretty. Hey, thanks for watching, everyone.